I wanted to make sure that we had a legal right to seek that information and to seek damages. So a lot of people get confused about a lot of things, and they sometimes take a funny post and think that's fact, and they try to interpret it. I saw a guest on your show that had everything wrong once. Like, she didn't know what, she like honestly couldn't have been more wrong on every single issue. And I was actually on her show once a long time ago, and I'm surprised she wouldn't call me and say, hey, these are what I'm thinking, like any good reporter, what's your response? So I get it right. I mean, come on, I'm not going to lie about things. Like, I'm going to give you, you can tell the difference between fact and opinion. I'm just going to give you facts. If it's an opinion, I'm going to tell you it's my opinion. That's different. But yeah, so these jewelry is a big deal because it's still on appeal. And if the auctioneer didn't do an appraisal, we would never know that the earrings that were turned to the trustee were not the earrings on the March 2nd, 2007 invoice, which has different GIA certification numbers, and they're different earrings completely.
Right. I mean, I think that confuses, right. And that's why when people speak on this, I'm like, unless you're a lawyer and, has looked at the facts, there's a lot of misconceptions in this case. And I think there's so much out there that the more you read, I think the more you get confused. But right. So the initial earrings she's claiming were stolen, and then you purchased
in 2004, but those earrings are not on the replacement earring invoice that was dated March 2nd, 2007 and shipped July 19th, 2007. I mean, that jeweler's getting sued now by the trustee. The gig is going to be up, or I'm going to sue him. Like he's gonna tell you, I know his lawyer. He's gonna say, I sold those earrings. So I mean, David, the biggest mystery is if he sold those earrings, what earrings did Erika turn into the trustee? The court order was to turn in those earrings, the 7-carat earrings. That's not what she turned in. So why did she have different earrings? There's only two possible reasons.
Which are?
He made 3 sets of earrings and she gave the wrong set, or he made 2 sets of earrings, which I'm sure that's what happened, grabbed the wrong one, or the jeweler created a fake invoice with real GIA certs, but really gave her the 6-carat earrings. And that's and he's gonna, how would he even know how to do that? He put on like 7 carats each with the GIA cert. So is she going to suggest that he defrauded Tom Girardi in 2007? I mean, she got the earrings with the certs. They would know that they're 6.5s or 7s, and the jeweler, I believe, is going to say, no, those are the earrings that I gave her. And he's going to say the first earrings that I sold her, I believe he'll say, this is my opinion, that the earrings that were sold at the auction are the first earrings I sold her. Here's my invoice for that, and here's my GIA cert for that. And then she's going to have to explain, why does she have those earrings if they were burglarized? Did I make that clear?
Oh, not really. I mean, so there were original earrings of $750,000.
No. I really want someone to get it. So when someone asks you later, you're going to say, no, you don't get it, or you can talk about it. In 2004, a pair of earrings were sold to Tom Girardi and Erika Jayne. Okay.
Yeah.
They were reported burglarized, and they were deducted as a casualty loss on their taxes. And there was an FTB audit in 2012 where the jeweler wrote a declaration.
Yes.
Those earrings we don't have the invoice for or the GIA certs for. Okay.
Right. So those are gone for now.
Those are allegedly gone.
Right.
In 2007, a replacement set of earrings was ordered, and it has GIA certs on them, which match the carat weight of 7.09 carats. All right.
Which is apparently the same as the initial earrings as well, or that doesn't really matter in this case.
They're close.
Okay.
The judge in 2022 ordered her to turn over the earrings on the invoice. Okay.
Which would be 7 point something carats.
Serendipitously, because of things I don't want to get into, the auctioneer ordered a new GIA cert of the 7-carat earrings. And guess what? They weren't the 7-carat earrings. But this jeweler has a signature, and I'm not going to tell everybody what it is. His signature is unique. No jeweler has this signature. So the odds of a jeweler making a third set of earrings are earrings that no one copied his signature on these earrings. So how did she get, what earrings did she turn in if they're not the earrings on the invoice? It's more likely than not those were the burglarized earrings, but we don't have the proof yet. That's just my opinion. The jeweler is hopefully going to lay this out and show, no, here's what I sold her first. Okay. And even if she says, I didn't read it, I just got it as a gift, then the question is, well, you participated in the FTP audit. You knew your husband was saying they were burglarized. You said on the shows and on TV for years they were burglarized. Why do you have them?
Right.
If that's true.
That all makes sense. The only thing that doesn't make sense is this whole they're sold at auction for like $250. Like, why is that different than the 7? I mean, so they're worth the same amount. I think that's what confused a lot of people. Like, there was this impression that they're this lesser carat, smaller earrings, and that she's trying to do something shady.
Okay. She's not doing anything shady by the other ones going to auction. What makes no legal sense is she didn't just ask for a stay. If these earrings were so valuable, why didn't she ask for a stay? One theory, this is a theory, I have no evidence, it's my opinion based on the evidence that I'm reading, is she discovered she gave the wrong ones after the train had left the station. So tactically, if they got sold to some guy in China, you would never hear about this because they're not going to have them analyzed for a signature. They're not going to be motivated to go after the jeweler. Unfortunately for her, they got sold to a friendly that understands legal standing, that had all the interest in the world in not letting these things get bid out and sent overseas. So she didn't benefit from them being sold cheaper, unless she wins, then she would get that money potentially if she won, if it's not blocked because there were some shenanigans with what she turned over. So the only way it would have benefited her for them to be sold the most possible if she was going to get the money. But,
right.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's so confusing. That what jeweler would be motivated in March of 2007 to have a completely fake invoice with GIA certs and give him a different set of stones with his signature on them? Because the stones she has, if she got those stones, that means the jeweler just committed a massive fraud and that the replacement earrings were not the same ones that he wrote down, even though he lists the GIA cert. So anybody could look and see that what he gave her is not the same ones, and so when the auctioneer did the auction, he ordered an appraisal. It was disclosed to the buyers, hey, we got a problem here, but we can't stop the auction because she's not moving to stop it, and the trustee has a duty to sell it. That's why it went to auction. A lot of confusion was created for retail buyers. That's why the price was depressed, because only a wholesaler is like, I don't care, Erika, I don't care who owns them. I'm just looking at the raw stones. They're ignoring the process.